In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 NBA games happening on December 12, 2023, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 NBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Denver Nuggets versus Chicago Bulls. In a riveting interconference showdown on the basketball court, 2 formidable teams will clash, seeking triumph in the dynamic city of Chicago. The Denver Nuggets, currently on the road, embark on an eastern journey to face the Chicago Bulls on a Tuesday night. The Nuggets had a challenging road game against the Hawks in Atlanta on Monday night, participating in the front half of a demanding back-to-back set. In their previous matchup, they faced a setback, succumbing to a 114-106 defeat against the Houston Rockets at home, falling short as a 9-point favorite. The Chicago Bulls, on the other hand, engaged in an away battle with the Milwaukee Bucks on Monday night, marking the commencement of a back-to-back series. Their previous encounter saw them triumph over the San Antonio Spurs with a scoreline of 121-112 on the road, covering the line as a 2-point favorite. Examining the historical regular season matchups between these two teams, the Nuggets hold a commendable 57-43 advantage. Notably, they secured a convincing 123-101 home victory in their first meeting this season on November 4th. Now, shifting the focus to the recent performances, the Denver Nuggets found themselves in a 3-game slump but managed to reverse their fortunes with a 129-122 road triumph against the Hawks. Jamal Murray spearheaded the charge with an impressive 29-point display, complemented by 9 rebounds and 4 assists. Nikola Jokic showcased his all-around brilliance, amassing 25 points, 8 rebounds, and 9 assists, despite a standout performance from the bench by Julian Strawther, contributing 22 points and 5 steals, and a solid effort from Aaron Gordon with 18 points and 12 rebounds. Michael Porter Jr. had a challenging night, only tallying 3 points on 1 of 11 shooting. As a collective unit, the Nuggets exhibited efficiency with a 53% field goal shooting and 1-2 of 2-9 accuracy from beyond the arc. Their resilience shone through as they overcame an early 11-point deficit, pouring in 37 points in the second quarter and adding another 38 points in the third quarter, establishing a commanding lead of up to 20 points. Despite Porter Jr.'s struggles, the Nuggets are positioned at 15-9 in the competitive Western Conference, in pursuit of the Dallas Mavericks. Meanwhile, the Chicago Bulls aim to rebound from their 4-game winning streak being halted by the Bucks in a hard-fought 133-129 overtime road loss. DeMar DeRozan showcased his offensive prowess, notching an impressive 41 points and 11 assists. Kobe White contributed significantly with 33 points, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists, while Patrick Williams added 15 points to the effort. Despite a commendable comeback from a 14-point deficit to force overtime, the Bulls faltered as the Bucks initiated an overtime period with a decisive 7-0 run. The Nuggets' recent resurgence from their downturn and the Bulls' determination to recover from a tough overtime loss set the stage for an intriguing matchup. The Bulls, formerly on a season-high 4-game winning streak, enter this contest on the second leg of a back-to-back, with Zach LaVine sidelined for the next 3 to 4 weeks. DeRozan, demonstrating his ability to shoulder the offensive load, remains pivotal, averaging 24 points, 7 assists, and 5 rebounds over the last 5 games. The absence of LaVine enhances DeRozan's role, especially with an expected high usage rate until late December. Anticipating a closely contested game, the Nuggets are favored to secure a road victory. However, the Bulls, known for their tenacity, are likely to stay competitive enough to keep things close here. While the Nuggets hold the deserving favorite status, the line appears somewhat generous, so the Chicago Bulls to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. In considering the overall dynamics of the matchup, both teams, having had a breather with the in-season tournament occupying a significant portion of last week's schedule, are expected to perform at a high level in this back-to-back scenario. Nikola Jokic, despite recent shooting struggles, is anticipated to bounce back against a Bulls team ranked 21st in defensive rating, with both squads opting for a fast-paced game and relying on their seasoned veterans after ample rest. The total points scored in the game are expected to surpass the projected total. Hence, over the projected total is our full game total pick. Golden State Warriors versus Phoenix Suns. The Golden State Warriors find themselves in need of a victory, having experienced a mixed bag of results in their recent 8-game stretch. Despite their decent form, the Warriors are eager to bounce back after a heart-wrenching 138-136 overtime road loss to the Thunder last Friday. The game showcased stellar performances from Stephen Curry, who led with 34 points, and Jonathan Kuminga contributing 24 points and 12 rebounds off the bench. Klay Thompson added 22 points, but the team fell short, missing a chance to seal the win in regulation and succumbing to a 12-3 run by the Thunder in overtime. On the other side, the Phoenix Suns are facing their own challenges, having lost 4 of their last 5 games. Their most recent setback was a 114-106 loss to the Kings, with Devin Booker leading the charge with 28 points, 7 rebounds, and 7 assists. Despite a strong second quarter that built an 11-point lead, the Suns faltered in the third quarter, outscored 33-12. As the Warriors prepare for the upcoming game, they might face lineup uncertainties, with Chris Paul listed as day-to-day. Conversely, the Suns have ruled out Grayson Allen and are closely monitoring the status of Kevin Durant, who is currently listed as questionable. The Warriors, with Klay Thompson and Chris Paul expected to play, present a healthier side than the Suns. Golden State, despite its struggles this season, sees a favorable opportunity to shine on the road, especially considering Kevin Durant's uncertain status and potential limitations even if he plays. The Warriors' 8-3 record against the spread on the road contrasts with Phoenix's 4-7 against the spread at home. The Suns, though typically favored at home, have lost 6 of the last 7 meetings against the Warriors. While the Suns are dealing with injuries and recent losses, the Warriors look poised to capitalize on the situation. The Suns' recent 4-6 straight-up record at home adds to the uncertainty. The Warriors, with Klay Thompson finding his shooting rhythm, present a strong case to cover the spread as underdogs here. Shifting focus to the total pick, both teams boast solid offenses, with occasional defensive lapses. The ability of both Phoenix and Golden State to efficiently shoot three-pointers suggests a high-scoring affair, aligning with the trend of the overhitting. Golden State's 12-10 over record for the season, including a 6-5 record on the road, contrasts with Phoenix's impressive 14-8 over record, including a stellar 9-2 record at home, the best in the league. The pace of play further supports the likelihood of a high-scoring game, with Golden State playing at a rate of 102.3 and the Suns at 100.1. The Warriors' tendency to force a faster pace could result in ample scoring opportunities. Considering these factors, over the projected total as our full game total pick. Sacramento Kings versus Los Angeles Clippers. The Clippers are currently on a red-hot streak, and they are set to host the Kings, who lead the Pacific Division. The Kings have been in good form lately, securing victories in 2 consecutive games and 3 out of their last 4. Despite losing to the Clippers in their previous home game, they maintain a solid 6-4 record in their last 10 matchups, placing them in the 5th position in the highly competitive Western Conference, just 3.5 games behind the top spot. On the other side, the Clippers come into this game riding a 4-game winning streak and have emerged victorious in 5 of their last 6 contests. They boast a 7-3 record in their last 10 games, positioning them 8th in the West, just a game and a half behind the Kings. Analyzing the stats, the Sacramento Kings are averaging 116 points on 46.4% shooting, with standout performances from De'Aaron Fox and Domantas Sabonis. Meanwhile, the Clippers are averaging 113 points on 47% shooting, led by the contributions of Paul George and Kawhi Leonard. Despite a recent 6-game winning streak, the Kings have maintained solid but not spectacular performance. In contrast, the Clippers have rebounded impressively since a 6-game losing streak in early November, winning 8 of their last 10 games. Notably, the Clippers have a 5-0 against the spread record at home this season, with 3 of their last 4 victories coming on their home court. In a pivotal meeting between the two teams on November 29th, the Clippers dominated the Kings with a 14-point victory, showcasing their defensive prowess by holding Sacramento to 46.5% shooting. Although the Clippers face consistency challenges, their home record of 7-3 straight up indicates that they play their best basketball on their own turf. Given their recent 131-117 victory over the Kings a couple of weeks ago and the advantage of being at home, the Clippers are poised to capitalize on the Kings, who are on the second night of a back-to-back. Therefore, our side pick is the Los Angeles Clippers winning and covering the spread as favorites. In the prior meeting, the teams combined for 238 points, but the Clippers have been formidable defensively at home, holding 3 of their last 4 opponents to 112 or fewer points. The total has consistently gone under 232.5 in the last 8 games, with the winner surpassing 116 points only twice and never exceeding 123, with Sacramento struggling to score on the road, being held to 114 points or fewer in 3 of their last 4 away games. Our full game total pick leans towards under the projected total. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.